is Bambinita.
Bambini, Bambini. Come on, little children, it's Bambini. Come, let's learn in various fun. It's an educational TV show.
Hello, ballerinas and lovers of ballet dance. Are you ready to experience classical ballet styles? Oh yeah! Diamond Arts Academy, in collaboration with Bambini TV, presents Ballet Festival. Date is on the 21st of September 2022 at Kids Place, Dancerman, behind Datus Complex School. Participating schools are Villa World International School, Kiddes Care International School, The Rock Academy, Karen Arms School, Kent International School, Kiddes Girls Montessori School, Daffodil International School, Bastor International School, Nona Graceland School, Rising Sun Montessori School, Unique Icons International School, and Quajan International School. Performing artists are Stone Girl, Anita of Instruma fame, and many more. Gate fee is at a cool 10 Ghana cedis only.
The time is 12 noon sharp.
Side attractions are bouncy castle, horse race, popcorn, and other fun activities.
So wake me up when it's all over. Bambini! Yay!
Hello, my cherished Bambini viewers. I respond to the name Grace Wilson. I'm right here at GIU International Christian Academy. Today is all about a science fair project. Therefore, get your apparatus, our scientists are waiting for us, and let's check this out.
Hello, ballerinas and lovers of ballet dance. Are you ready to experience classical ballet styles? Oh yeah! Diamond Arts Academy, in collaboration with Bambini TV, presents Ballet Festival. Date is on the 21st of September 2022 at Kids Place, Dancerman, behind Datus Complex School. Participating schools are Villa World International School, Kiddes Care International School, The Rock Academy, Karen Arms School, Kent International School, Kiddes Girls Montessori School, Daffodil International School, Bastor International School, Nona Graceland School, Rising Sun Montessori School, Unique Icons International School, and Quajan International School. Performing artists are Stone Girl, Anita of Instruma fame, and many more. Gate fee is at a cool 10 Ghana cedis only.
The time is 12 noon sharp.
Side attractions are bouncy castle, horse race, popcorn, and other fun activities.
So wake me up when it's all over. Bambini! Yay!
Okay guys, our first scientist is waiting for us. Let's get to him and find out what he has for us. Hello.
Hi,
What scientist are you, scientist?
I'm a computer scientist.
Okay, your name?
Joy.
Okay, scientist Joy, what do you have for us?
Okay, so over here I have a virtual vending machine.
Okay, so he has a virtual vending machine. I'll leave him for him to expatiate more on whatever he has for us. Enjoy.
Okay, so my name is Joy and I'm a grade 11 student of GIU. Now, I'm an aspiring mechanical engineer and I love to do programming and I love to understand how things work. And then after watching some movies and looking through a lot of stuff on the internet, I came across a vending machine and I really wanted to understand how it worked. So I went ahead to do my research and I found out the complexities and the programming involved in it. And I decided to take on this project. So as part of taking on the project, I designed my own virtual vending machine, which dispenses drinks. So I used a programming language, LabVIEW, standing for Laboratory Virtual Instrument Engineering Workbench. It's unlike other programming languages, it is graphical and then it's more interactive. It gives you more options, more ways to explore. So it makes use of arrays and a lot of other stuff that will be shown later in the video. So for this project, I added a little twist to the vending machine where the workload is dispersed between two loops. Now, we have a consumer loop and a producer loop. In the producer loop, all the processing where the technical information for the producer or the person putting in the product is done. And with the consumer loop is what the consumer sees when he or she approaches the vending machine. So we have a case structure, an event structure, and two loops, the top loop and the bottom loop. So this is the case structure and this is the event structure. So I'm going to show you what the vending machine looks like now. So here we have the vending machine. Now this is the user interface for the consumer. Now over here you can see that we have a drink. Now for this vending machine to work, it requires three things. A task description, which I've already explained, which is the purpose of the program, which is to disperse drinks to consumers. A block diagram and a front panel. Now in the front panel, we see the interface for the user or the person who uses the vending machine. And then in the block diagram, I already showed you the loops and all the other technicalities behind this simple thing you see on the screen here. Now over here, we have buttons. Buy, Guinness, 10 button, 20 button, 50 button, and 100 button. A stop button, a current money button. Now all those are for the user. When the user approaches the vending machine, he or she is supposed to put money into the vending machine before the drink is dispersed. Now, if money isn't put into the vending machine before the drink is dispersed, it's going to throw an error. So let's try that now. Buy something from this vending machine, you need to put in money. Now, if you don't do that, it's going to throw an error and then you won't be served whatever you ordered. So I'm going to demonstrate that now by pressing this button here. Now it says insufficient money. That's because I haven't put in any money. It's just like a real person. You don't expect to buy something from someone without giving the person the money first. So we are going to demonstrate how you can buy the money, the drink from the vending machine by putting in the money. So we have the buttons here with numbers on them. They are the amount that you can put in. So we have 10, which can stand for 10 cedis or 10 pesos or something. It's just for testing purposes, we made it this way. The price of the drink is also unrealistic, so yeah. So I'm going to put in some money. Yeah. So right now I've put in 180. Now it's displayed in the current money display box thingy over there. And when I decide to buy the drink, it says Guinness delivered, and then it has deducted the amount that the Guinness cost, which is 150 of whatever currency I put in there. And I can stop the program after I've been served my Guinness or my drink. This is all just for testing purposes, by the way. So that's basically how it works. You put in the money, it's displayed over there. You buy the product, and then you can stop the program when you are done. So this is done within the producer loop and then the consumer loop. So that's basically it about this project. Thank you.
Guys, this is a lot more interesting than I imagined. Scientists,
Yeah.
how different is the producer-consumer loop from other programs used?
Okay, so this is a very interesting question that you've asked. You see, with other vending machine programs, all of the programming or all the processing is done in one loop. But with this one, the workload is split into a producer and consumer loop, where part of the processing is done in the producer loop and the other part is done in the consumer loop. And it is in the producer loop that the process starts and it ends in the consumer loop.
Okay, so you heard that for yourself. And as it stands now, GIU is the only institution which the students are being exposed to the lab view. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I think it's very good. We have good teachers, and this is high-level stuff. It's basically for scientists and engineers, and it's not offered anywhere else that I know of, but it's offered in this school. So if there is anyone out there who would like to pursue a career in engineering or computer science or something, I advise you come here, start from here.
Okay, so he's advising all of you out there to look no further than GIU International Christian Academy. There's a lot more that I have learned. Through Scientist Joy, I have learned that the vending machine is an example of a state machine. However, a state machine has three components, which is the block diagram, the front panel, and the task description. What have you learned as well? Don't forget to keep your comments coming in our comment section on YouTube at Bambini TV. This was just the beginning, and you imagine how massive it was. Guess what the second part of it is going to be? Let's see, with a broad smile, let's say bye-bye to Bambini viewers. Say high five for me. Okay guys, so we have another handsome scientist who is going to elaborate or educate us on the Chi keyboard. Let's have him here. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Tell us your name.
My name is George Mills, and I recently graduated from the school.
Okay, so we have with us scientist George Mills, and he's going to educate us more on the Chi keyboard. Stay back and enjoy.
Hello everyone. As you already know, my name is George Mills, and I have with me here a keyboard. So my science fair project was a research project, and what I wanted to do was I wanted to design a new keyboard layout in our local Akan language and check or assess its effectiveness in typing. So this project here, for me, the reason I chose it was something that has not really been done before, and I wanted to take on this project because I felt like it will help to develop our local language and it will help to develop our culture as a country. So what I needed, firstly, I needed a keyboard, a simple keyboard, one with keys that I could easily remove and exchange their positions. And then I also needed a way to print new keys. So as you know, for your normal QWERTY keyboard, there are certain keys which are not present in English but are present in Twi, as we all know, the A key and then the O key. So I needed to print those ones. And also there was also the other complication of there being 22 letters in the Akan language while there are 26 in the English language. So the first thing, so for my project, it looks simple, but it's actually more complex than that. The first thing I needed to do was I needed to collate a list of 3 words, all the available Akan words in the Akan language. I needed to collect all of them together, but in this country, that is not really it's not available. So I needed to do it on my own. So I went online, I researched, and I was able to come out with a list of different 3 words that are most commonly typed. So after I did that, I had to check on the frequency of all the different letters. So I needed to know how many times people typed A, how many times people typed E, and all the different letters in Twi. And what I needed to do this was a spreadsheet. So I used Microsoft Excel personally. So after doing all this, then I needed a way to arrange all my keys on my keyboard. So to do this, I researched and I realized that when they were doing the English keyboard layout, they had 4 different points that they used to do it. So the first point was that most typing is done on the home row key. That's the middle row of the keyboard. Most typing is done on that row. So you have to put letters which are most commonly typed on that row. The second most typed row is the top row, and the third most typed row is the bottom row. So I had to make sure that was done. Also, I had to make sure that the right side had more keys than the left side, because more typing is done with our right hand. As we know, our right hand is the hand which does more work. Then thirdly, I had to make sure that when we are typing, we type from outside all the way to the inside. So most of the letters on the outside had to be letters that started words, and the letters on the inside had to be letters that ended words. My fourth point was that I needed to make sure that typing was done with alternating hands. So I type one key with the right hand, I type another with the left, I move to the right, then back to the left, in that order. I had to make sure that was also done. So after I collected all my data and I had done all my analysis, then I came out with this keyboard layout that you are seeing over here. So after coming out with the keyboard layout, I had to test to ensure that it was an effective keyboard layout. So I did a few statistical tests. I compared my keyboard layout, the letter frequencies, with the letter frequencies for the English keyboard layouts. And then I realized that this keyboard that I had created would be very effective in typing the Akan language. So here is a simple demonstration for typing with my tree keyboard. We have letter A at the end of the home row, E, O, E, O. As you can see, all the vowels are on the left hand side, and most of the consonants are on the right hand side. And then my home row for the left hand side has the vowels A, E, O, E. Those are the most common letters in the Akan language used in typing. I also have the letters I, U, and Y at the top there because they are also very common. Then I have some consonants like S, K, M, N on the other side of the home row. Those are also very common in the Akan language. I have R, W, B, T, and D on the top at the right hand side. Beneath, I have the letters L and F on the left, and the letters H, G, P on the right. And then we also have the symbols. I have the slash. Most of the symbols are the same places, because I realized that if anyone wants to transition from the English to the tree, it would be better that they have some familiarity. So I left most of the symbols at the same places. So we have the slashes at where they are supposed to be. We have the apostrophe marks and the colons where they are supposed to be. Yeah. According to my research, this was what I was able to bring out.
I hope you enjoyed whatever you heard from our very handsome scientist, Mills. You have a lot of questions for him, but I'll ask him one myself. Scientist, I know of the QWERTY layout on every keyboard. How were you able to come about the new layout of the keyboard?
Okay, so for the new layout, what I did was that I looked at other layouts for the English language. Apart from the QWERTY layout, there are other layouts.
Sure.
We have the Vorak layout, and we have other layouts in other languages. So I looked at how they made those other layouts. Those 4 points I mentioned before, those are the 4 points I took from the Vorak keyboard, and then I used it to bring out this new layout you're seeing here.
Okay, so guys, you heard all of that yourself. He mentioned some 4 points. If you didn't get it, go on our YouTube page at Bambini TV and check it out again. Thank you very much, our dearest scientist, George Mills. We hope to see you once again. Now with a broad smile, let's wave our Bambini fans. A high five for me. Good. Guys, Up next is another handsome guy. I told you GIU is full of handsome guys. He's coming up here with me to come and demonstrate a few things to us. Let's have him and see what he has for us too.
Hello, ballerinas and lovers of ballet dance. Are you ready to experience classical ballet styles? Oh yeah! Diamond Arts Academy, in collaboration with Bambini TV, presents Ballet Festival. Date is on the 21st of September 2022 at Kids Place, Dansaman, behind Datus Complex School. Participating schools are Villa World International School, Kiddes Care International School, The Rock Academy, Karen Arms School, Kent International School, Kiddes Girls Montessori School, Daffodil International School, Bastor International School, Nona Graceland School, Rising Sun Montessori School, Unique Icons International School, and Quajan International School. Performing artists are Stone Girl, Anita of Instruma fame, and many more. Gate fee is at a cool 10 Ghana cedis only.
The time is 12 noon sharp.
Side attractions are bouncy castle, horse race, popcorn, and other fun activities.
So wake me up when it's all over. Bambi! Yay!
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Joshua Mills.
Joshua, what do you have for us? I can see something here. What is it called?
It's a mini drone.
Okay. Joshua has a mini drone here with us. I don't know what he's going to do, but let's give him the platform to educate us. Enjoy.
As you know, my name is Joshua Mills and I am a grade 8 student of GIU. I built a mini drone using simple and very common household materials. So most drones are used for purposes such as home surveillance, videography, photography, and sometimes leisure. So I use things such as you can see here, some popsicle sticks, tape, CDs, a simple switch, and a battery as its source of power. So as you can see, when I turn it on, it works, but it doesn't fly yet because there is too much weight. And also most drones are made of, they have motor, a rotor, a propeller, and a frame. But my frame here isn't very light, so the drone can't fly because of that. So I use simple and common household materials, while most drones are made of things like cameras, sensors, a GPS module, a flight controller, and an electronic speed controller, which controls a rotor's speed and direction. But these things can be replaced with things such as I have over here. I bought some popsicle sticks after I ate the ice cream. I wrapped tape around it after I connected the wire to the motor I have over here. And I glued it onto the popsicle stick, using it as a platform. After that, I cut the CDs into 3 pieces and stuck them onto the motor, like a fan to make it fly. Okay, so the things you should get are a popsicle sticks, tape, a battery, some wires, a common switch, CDs, and motors. Yeah.
Okay, guys, so we heard that from our drone master. I have a few questions for him. When anybody wants to make some of this drone that you've done over here, what are some of the, you've mentioned already some of the things that the person must get. Yes. Where did the person get all of these things?
Well, if you go to an electrical shop, you can ask them for some DC motors. They are very cheap, so you'll be able to get some.
Okay, so what can you do to make your drone fly?
Well, first of all, you must make it very light. So, for instance, I will remove the battery and put it on a different platform to make it rise.
So can you fly the drone as it stands now?
Not quite.
So why did you choose to make it heavy?
Well, it was an experiment to see whether I can fly with the battery attached to it.
Okay, so it was an experiment and that is why it cannot be flied now. But maybe for my next shoot, we'll be able to use it as it will be able to fly at that time. Thank you so much for watching. All of this was from GIU International Christian Academy. If you didn't watch this, you've missed a lot, but you shouldn't worry because you can watch the full video on our YouTube page at Bambini TV. Once again, I respond to the name Grace Bolton. Let's say bye-bye to our Bambini viewers.
Bye.
Hello, ballerinas and lovers of ballet dance. Are you ready to experience classical ballet styles? Oh yeah! Diamond Arts Academy, in collaboration with Bambini TV, presents Ballet Festival. Date is on the 21st of September 2022 at Kids Place, Dansaman, behind Datus Complex School. Participating schools are Villa World International School, Kiddes Care International School, The Rock Academy, Karen Arms School, Kent International School, Kiddes Girls Montessori School, Daffodil International School, Bastor International School, Nona Graceland School, Rising Sun Montessori School, Unique Icons International School, and Quajan International School. Performing artists are Stone Girl, Anita of Instruma fame, and many more. Gate fee is at a cool 10 Ghana cedis only.
The time is 12 noon sharp.
Side attractions are bouncy castle, horse race, popcorn, and other fun activities.